So if you've woke up and saw that the special missions are available, I'm going to show you how you get through them as quick as possible because everybody wants the Rayquaza. This is going to be by basically winning 50 battles, and the big thing is it doesn't specify online or offline. So the way that you want to do this quickly is, yes, you can do the online and maybe it takes a little bit longer at times, but you've also got all these others to get through as well. Obviously the login, day 2, all of that, that's naturally going to be time that you can't actually do anything about. You've kind of just got to keep going and you'll get that one done. But the Wonder Picks that participates in battles and send in thanks is a standard one. Obviously you get the login day 1, Wonder Picks 1 to 3, use pack stamina to open up packs, so they're naturally always going to be quite quick when it comes to just generically opening. When it comes to the Wonder Picks, if you've not found anything you like, just look for the single ones. Instead of going for these 2s and 3s, just look for one that is quite literally a 1 pick, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get something from it. You can just pick quite anything, and naturally as you do open more packs you realize there's very little reasons for Wonder Picks at certain times, obviously mass outbreaks and stuff like that. Make sure you are obviously sending thanks every single time, as that's going to be another thing that battles through your nice missions and objectives to do. So as you'll see as we go into it again, obviously with the Wonder Picks we got one more and we get another 2 hourglasses. When it comes to doing the battling, now there's a couple of ways you can do this because obviously the online is there, but you do have these startup battles as well. If you want to go through them with the brand new Celestial Guardians, then obviously that's going to be quite good to try and just grind through as quick as possible. Obviously it's going to be a very standard deck, so going with a certain type is going to be pretty good. But we do also have the Rayquaza EX drop event that you definitely want to be participating in. Now obviously as you do go through all these, you'll be able to get all of the rewards as well. They're going to be very kind of appealing to try and do as many as possible, and then eventually just settling on the Expert Event 1 to just try and get everything done. Now the big thing with this event is you can obviously do this on auto with a very nice Pachirisu deck. It's going to be just 2 Pachirisus and then a bunch of trainers and supports, because naturally as you do use the auto, you're always going to have a Pachirisu in your deck, and what I find is when you have evolutions and different types of Pokemon in your deck, the computer or the AI that's running this on the auto does tend to retreat them and move them far too much, whereas with the Pachirisu there's very little to do because they are 2 energies, there's just 2 of them in your deck and that's all they can have. So realistically attack is the best option. So as you'll see as I'm doing the auto, it pretty much can't lose as well, because obviously Rayquaza and all of the water deck that they've got is completely weak to the Pachirisu. So naturally you can do this without even looking, and I think that's the best bit about it. You don't actually even have to do the battles because some people are just not the battle type. So maybe kind of utilizing your event energy for this, but I would suggest definitely utilizing the actual kind of normal battles as well, because these do cost the event energy as well. So you don't necessarily want to use all 50 to grind this out. This is just great if you've got a full event kind of hourglass listing, and then if you don't want to do 50 all in the space of an hour, then naturally you can go ahead and just wait for that to kind of keep going and coming back, and then you can kind of just do a few battles at a time. But the Pachirisu deck is very good for any water deck. If you can go against it, it pretty much wins most of the time, to be honest. Like you'll see here, if he's not got anything on the bench, he's won straight out the bat from this, which is even more perfect. So we obviously don't have any Pachirisus at the moment. He's obviously going to use the heal, and then we'll just go for the actual win with this attack as there's nothing on the bench. So it's a clear win straight off the bat, which is brilliant. I don't even have to get to the full 3 points, and that's it. It's done it on its own. I haven't really had to look at it, and I don't have to manage it at all. So that's going to be kind of the quickest way you can get the 50 wins. If you do find any sort of water deck going, even in the startup, you can obviously just keep playing that one again and again, which is always perfect. And with obviously the event, you are getting the pack as well, which is always nice to have. Get a load of it, and we can kind of keep grinding it out to get that Rayquaza. So let me know down below what you think about it. If you've done the special missions yet, do you do online or offline? And hopefully you do have a good day, and Froakie is the one that we get.